get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report, and you look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's King. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Dropping back, it's Wyola. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Pickup of 14. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for his running back. Catch made on the right side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
We talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He's got it right near the end zone.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
14, Georgia Tech, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Dropping back, it's King. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Alexander. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's King. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Running with purpose. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Short connection to the tight end here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Cornhuskers churn out another first down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They mix it up with a run. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Gets made on the out route. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Georgia Tech, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's King. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a target, and it's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To throw, it's King. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the run, it's Ives.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's King. It's a short completion of the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second down. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The pocket breaking down. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using his legs, it's Alexander.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaking free at midfield. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
And that's a
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that's
End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
Nebraska 28, Georgia Tech 7.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot.